Today we're going to diagnose an ABS issue. We hooked up the power and the ABS light's staying on, indicating there's an ABS fault. To diagnose it, there's two options. I have a remote, which makes it very easy. Without the remote, you can go to the power cable and with the power on, remove and install it 3 times, which will make it flash a code. One click, one click. Now it'll flash a code. We got a 6. That tells me it's a sensor issue. If you look at the top of the ECU, you see you have a 2 and a 6 or a 1 and a 4. Tells me that this one is the culprit. So we're going to swap the 2 extension cables just to double verify. Now we're going to flash a code again. It switched to a 4. That tells me there's definitely an issue with that sensor or the extension cable. So it's this one here. Now we're going to diagnose it. To diagnose an extension cable or sensor, I usually keep a scrap piece of an extension cable to put into the existing extension cable, just so I don't have to stick the probes down into the terminal. It makes it a lot easier to get a reading. So we're going to flip this around, plug our lead in, set our multimeter to ohms, and you see we've got no reading. Typically, if there's no reading at all, that means the extension cable or sensor are cut. If there is a reading, that means they're typically good. So we check this one and we see that it has no reading. So now we're going to check the other one just so you can see what a good sensor would look like. And you see now we're getting a reading. That tells me there's an issue, either the extension cable or sensor is cut. Typically I check it up here just because I'm checking the sensor and the extension cable at the same time. Now that I know that there's an issue with this sensor or extension cable, I'm going to go down to the sensor itself and I'm going to check the ohm reading on it to see if it's working. Now we're under the chassis. We're going to disconnect the extension cable from the sensor and we're going to check the sensor itself. And we see it's getting no reading. That tells me that the extension cable is good. The sensor is likely bad. Let's look inside and see what we see. Now when we look inside, we've identified the culprit. You see that there's a terminal missing on this right side. That's what's causing the sensor issue. This sensor will need to be replaced.